championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium on the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to create good field position here. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Colorado's offense comes on the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a good regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. One of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. An opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding the football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back in motion now. Let's reel in its work.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Scanning the field. It's low. The receiver makes the catch. He's in the clear. Brady hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
The Buffaloes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The Sultan able to bring him down quickly.
Chris down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
Nowhere to run up there. That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Big moment here early in this conference championship game. It's 3rd down and goal. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. Setting the team early for healthy execution. Open the drive. Conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the height. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams roll out, as you saw, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver holding away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline. And
hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Just trucks the man.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
And this is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a run. Running back's got it. Fights through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw it for on third down. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's got it, no problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's the drive will start. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. A beautiful balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Here he goes. He's in for the score. Buffalo.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Arizona State, 3.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back up the Arizona State offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now at 25. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's caught in the crossing path. They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Sun Devils will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive in the air, and they keep it going here. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking for some space, it's Smith. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Got the first down and still motoring. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fighting off the defender.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. So for Colorado has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats.
14, Arizona State, 3.
Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Love. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Buffaloes with first and 10 here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check him out. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back goes in motion man. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, handoff. No stopping on that one. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Arizona State, 3.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation. Extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. What a catch and run by the junior.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Wide open downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, ASU. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that one?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. First, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's good timing. The receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
To throw, it's low. And they hit it just as it releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. First down pickup tackle at the 45. And the Buffaloes churn out another first down. The shotgun run call. Oh, he breaks free, still going. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass is caught. Breaks the tackle into the clear. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Colorado 28, Arizona State 10.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. He's 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up 3rd down. come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
And the returner being brought down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long. At that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Makes the catch downfield. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense is really threatening now. Buffalo's will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On the ground, Keith Smith. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Love. That pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. New center down to the offense, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Catch made on the left side. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. We'll have to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Add 6 more points to the total.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense, this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Arizona State offense gets back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half, down big. Going to get something going right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made it to 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over at that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Sun Devils pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Here comes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
No gain on 1st makes a 2nd down and goal from the 7.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll be brought down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
35. Arizona State, 13.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And now the defense able to bring him down.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there and booted away.
That makes the score Colorado 42, Arizona State 13.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, and they find the end zone this time out. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big gain for 47.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
And there's the tight end, shows off his hands.
A completion makes it 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
42, Arizona State 20.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44. 1st down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So for Colorado, that's the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Love. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his back. And this time it's complete. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
The second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Arizona State 20.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive was starting. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The stop made at the 45, but enough for first down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's McCall. Touchdown, Sun Devils. No answer for this offense.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the point after is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Leaning on the run game here late. He's got the first and still going. Inside the 10. Oh, the football comes out. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Broke away. Couldn't catch it.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, Arizona State 27.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
22 more. 22 more.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Short pass, finds the tight end. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on him for a big turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking to pass. It's Love. Quick throw to the left. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Ultimately, incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. He's back to throw again on second down. On the move now. Extending the play now. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of throwing it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage on the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows the physicality he has against the run as well.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Good to the running back on this fourth down play. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Illegal blocking offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. They'll run it from the gun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side, give them a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
What an amazing run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Football playoff game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Upward seed fine. Good job. They went the return. Not much there. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws that he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can we protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Moves out of the pocket. They're going to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
God, he's wide open. Look out. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down for the 15. And the Buffaloes have first and 10 here. He hands it off for the game. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Back to pass. It's Love. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And midfield. The 40. He's past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just moving the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The Turner decides to field it. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gaining on that team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Aggressive call on the opening play. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game that he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line, this running back, do you run the football to convert, or they try to go through the air again?
After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to throw. It's Love. Looking for the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So the Washington Huskies offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Great screen. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Colorado, 0.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost before the fourth down in their territory and got stopped. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Love. That one falls incomplete. The defensive play brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half of this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the Buffaloes will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Fourth down looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And the Huskies come to the line with first and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Military stop. Military stop. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Huskies. That's how you finish a play. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver. But I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Colorado, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Love. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And this pass is caught. To get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So it's Washington in front. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
The back's got it. Defense ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking down after a small gain, they played it safe there on 3rd and long. The Huskies will line up to boot it away on a punt out for the first time today. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Running with purpose. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Dropping back. It's Love. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Snags a quick throw. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go. He's at the 50. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Offense racing down the field and sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the ball is hands off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. So getting nothing in first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position. But now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense swarms it. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage. So on 3rd down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Love. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Colorado.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. The receiver grabs it. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Smith. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And the Buffaloes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw it again. It's caught. They bring him down to 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's low. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now it's second down here. Trying to find some room. It's Smith. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's worked out and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
On the play.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The senior with excellent work. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies. Out there, great energy energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Turner trying to create good field position. He steps out at the 20%. That's where the drive will begin. So the Buffalo's offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Love. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Drop it back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buffaloes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He dumps it off to the tight end. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the completion made.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He drops back in the gun. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Quarterback keeps the football. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it. He got some good yards himself.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They're trying to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 0. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had a goal on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's low. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football. He has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Wide open downfield.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Good throw, catch made. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. You're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Fresh center downs for the offense after that first down completion. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Grab by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Duke. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Huskies. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. And you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. One final play before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's low. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. So it's Washington in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.